Hi, I'm Chef Ale from Mexico Lindo Cooking, and today we're going to prepare a delicious recipe. We are going to do green chicken tamales. And we're going to talk about ingredients. For our masa, we're going to use tortilla masa or corn flour soaked in water, hydrated, to get a texture like this. That's the tortilla texture. Salt, pepper, lard or pork fat. If we don't have pork fat, we can use butter at room temperature. Chicken broth. For our filling of the tamales, we are going to do a green tomatillo salsa. It's very easy. What we're going to use is green tomatillo, onion, garlic, serrano pepper. We can also add some cilantro and shredded chicken. Corn husk soaked in water so it's soft and easy to manipulate. First thing we're going to do is we're going to prepare our tomatillo salsa. We're going to use green tomatillo, serrano pepper, garlic, onion, plain water, remember always to add salt so flavors are built up since the origin and our flavors are richer. Put it on the fire for 15 to 20 minutes until it's tender, and then we can prepare in the blender our salsa. After having it on the fire, we're going to do it on the blender. So we're going to blend it. And we can cook it for 4 minutes until it has the right texture. It's thick. For our tamal masa, we're going to use corn dough or corn masa, the one we use for tortillas. We can also use the flour, the corn flour, and soak it in water to get this texture. We're going to soften it a little bit with chicken broth. So we have a texture similar to a cookie dough, just a little bit looser. Once we have that, we are gonna use our mixer. We're gonna use the corn fat, room temperature, lard, add some air because we need, it's very important for the texture of a tamal to add enough air so it's fluffy, and when we bite it and when we prepare it, it has a very soft texture. So we're gonna mix all our butter. Add a little bit of salt so it has flavor. And the importance here is that it has enough air so it's fluffy and soft. Once that it's incorporated, the texture is similar to cornmeal or oatmeal. It's easy to handle, airy, fluffy, and flavorful. After our salsa is ready, thick enough, we're going to mix it with a shredded chicken breast, adjust salt. And this will be our filling. So we're gonna use and spread in the middle our tamal masa. Try not to make it too thick. Then we are gonna get our filling. Can be chicken, many other things. I try to put a lot of it so when you bite it, has a lot of filling. We close it, and then we get the tip into the center, like this. You can actually make a party with tamales. We put the filling. Again, we're gonna use filling. You can do small tamales for a party, so many people can have many tamales. Or in Mexico, generally it's a full meal, so we can eat 1 or 2 tamales because they are bigger. That depends also on the corn husk, on the size of the corn husk. If it's a bigger one, then you can put more filling and more masa. Or this is a good size, so you can try different flavors. We use this type of pot that it's a vaporera or tamalera. It's a steam cooker actually. And what we do, when we have ready all our tamales, is we put it standing up so we don't lose any of the filling. All together so they can share temperature and cook all together. We can fill up all our tamalera or vaporera. It already has water inside. And then we cook it 45 minutes to 1 hour, 1 hour and a half, depending on how thick or how big our tamales. The best, it's 1 hour and a half. When our tamales are ready, we can serve them. There are many different ways to serve a tamal. They look very pretty, just in the husk, and we can let people open it, or we can serve them as well, already open. We can serve with a delicious atole, and this is a green tamal from the center of Mexico. Enjoy.